Hey, what's up, y'all? I was popping this D. About to react to this video by Black T Blog. This is Nicki Minaj and Coi Leray squash beef. Mal says Cardi B is failing fans. Kim alone video reaction. I don't know what's happening, but sure. Let's get the tea. Let's watch.
It's your girl Ebony. Alright, you guys, let's talk about the whole situation with Coi Leray and Nicki Minaj. Now, Coi Leray did sit down with the Breakfast Club where she spoke on her situation with Nicki, primarily the Blink video. Not only did she talk about Nicki Minaj showing up early, but she also said how much Nicki Minaj talked about her family, how much she loved them. And, you know, Coi Leray seemed extremely happy. And people are wondering if Nicki and Coi have somehow made amends. Check this out.
How was the video? Y'all shot the video?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was great. She came early.
Wow, okay.
She showed up.
She came early.
Yeah, because everybody's like, yo, Nicki's late. Nicki's late. She came early, and she was so nice. She doesn't have a big team. She's like mad small. Her family was there. I didn't get to meet them, but they were next door. You could tell that's like her comfort zone. She's like, my husband, my baby. Like, that's all she talks about. I love that. And Tay was there. It was my first time meeting Tay. I was like, okay, because I ain't never get my wig done or nothing. I feel like, yeah. I'm like, Tay, come on. Like, what I need to do to get the wig? And Tay, they actually called me like, yo, like, what do you think about those wigs? Like, Tay made us these wigs. Or like Nicki was like, Tay made us these wigs. We have a moment. She's like, I like your style though. Like, we gotta make sure you get braids and everything, like your signature, because I don't want this to be your look, but this could be a moment. I'm like, oh, tell me twice.
I don't like her.
Wait, I don't care if it's lopsided.
I don't trust
her. I'm gonna work this wig, girl. Yes. And she was just humble. She stayed till 3 o'clock in the morning. She was cold. She had heaters.
And this is after y'all beef?
Like big heaters, and they had to move them to her, like, in the middle of the set. I'm like, yeah, she's a goat.
So as you guys see and hear, Coi Leray was super excited to talk about her experience with Nicki. The interesting part about this is you guys remember that Nicki Minaj did do a radio some time ago where she talked about the fact that there was this anonymous person where she showed up super early, okay, did the actual video, helped promote the song, and the person was talking about her behind her back. Not only accusing Nicki of sneak dissing her, but also just being extremely weird and ungrateful after Nicki went all the way out to try to help this girl out. People kind of put 2 and 2 together, and we finally realized she was referencing Coi Leray.
You did a song with somebody, right?
So that was old footage? Why are we talking about that?
Promoted. You shot a video till wee hours of the morning.
And
you have a young child.
It was cool.
You go hard on a social media campaign begging this person up. You spend hours talking to the person on the phone, giving them tips and pointers. You tell the person, hey, I even planned a couple things for you for your album rollout, etc. I put out another song, and I find out with receipts that this person is already talking about me. Hit another artist and told them, oh, why she couldn't wait to put out her new song? She doing this on purpose to me. She's subbing me because she posted where her new song was on iTunes. Do you know how full that is? To tell someone that had nothing to gain from supporting you, to talk that nasty about them.
So as you guys heard in that clip, Nicki Minaj pretty much spilled the beans on the situation between her and Coi Leray, and we haven't really seen these two interact. But most recently, Coi Leray has been answering questions about Nicki, and this response at the Breakfast Club has a lot of fans wondering if these two made up. You guys will let me know what you think about it down below. Do you think that Nicki made amends with Coi Leray? Alright, you guys, let's go on to the next topic, which is none other than the Rory and Mal podcast. Now, Rory and Mal have their own podcast where they talk about things that they kind of used to talk about on the Joe Budden podcast, music, hip-hop. And there was a segment where Mal actually came out to say that one, Cardi B did not deserve a Grammy. Ooh. And he also said, Cardi B, where's the album? He literally continued to say, where's the album?
It's funny. They used to jokingly say on the Joe Budden podcast that Mal was a barb, though. They always used to say that. So I think it's funny that now he's making comments about Cardi.
Oh my gosh, you guys, and you already know, it got messy. Check this out, and we'll talk about what social media had to say.
When are we going to get another Cardi album?
Getting some more money from these festival lineups, because she has a Walmart commercial right now. I think she's...
Walmart.
Cardi's making money from so many avenues that are not music. I think she's like, I don't even think she's in a rush to return to music.
But the center of it is music, and no matter what, even if it's just doing festival stages, you need to stay relevant within music in some degree. Mm-hmm. We saw her put a single out with Kanye and Dirk, and it completely flopped.
That sucks.
Yeah, Matt and Alice.
If I was her, if I was as pressed as she is about people's opinions about her and her music and her fashions or whatever the fuck, I would just go on and retire and enjoy my money with my family. That's what I would do if I was her. Like, why are you even teasing that? Oh, I might put on music. I'm scared. I'm in it. Why even do all that? Just go on about your business. If it's bringing you so much anxiety and so much fear, and you on Twitter checking what people are saying about you, and you're so anxious, how about you just leave all that behind and just go live a regular, schmegular life? I would prioritize my peace and happiness. That's just me, though. Especially if I had the money to do so and I could retire and I ain't gotta work. What? Y'all wouldn't hear from me.
It sucked because of her though.
If I was Cardi.
No, she's the best verse by far, but I'm saying, yeah, you can go do the wall forever, but if you're not staying relevant, at least within music, it's tough.
Nah, where is y'all giving me all of these like fillers? Where is you won best rap album of the year?
Which you're saying you don't think she deserved?
No, she didn't deserve it. What are you talking about? That's not a secret. Come on, man. We're not doing that. That was not a better rap album than Victory Lap.
What's about the Grammys?
Or Daytona.
It's the Grammys. It's the Grammy.
I know. So
her entire because her entire album was on Billboard for 10 years. Of course, it's gonna get rap album of the year.
Fam,
it's the Grammy.
Was that a better rap album than Victory Lap?
That's not what I'm arguing.
Since when does the Grammys pick the right album?
So this is my point. This is my point.
It was a good album and it was most popular. That's a Grammy right there.
Yes, it was more popular than Daytona. Yes, it was more popular than Victory Lap. Yes.
A lot more.
Now, several people spoke about this on social media. One Twitter user saying this, shout out to Mal for the Cardi B take, because at this point, they let Shawty become a glorified social media influencer with a Grammy, and they try to make excuses for it. Now, look, you guys, do I agree when Mal says, where's the album? Absolutely. You know, can she actually put out another album that's going to compete with Invasion of Privacy? Now, when I hear people say that Cardi didn't deserve the Grammy, I mean, let's be clear. I think there are a lot of rappers who should have gotten Grammys before Cardi B, but that hasn't happened. Do I think she didn't deserve it? I won't say that. I think that she had a good album, but in my opinion, I felt that Nipsey Hussle's album was better than Invasion of Privacy and should have won the Grammy. But that's not what happened, and it is what it is. At the end of the day, I think that Cardi is definitely going to have to come back with some more music. I think that her Tomorrow 2 verse has pretty much ran its course. Although it was a solid verse, I do think that at this point, people are trying to see what's next. And so who knows what's going to happen? I wonder, okay, and I'm just speculating, allegedly, you know, is it a budget issue? Is it a creativity issue? Like, what is the holdup on her next album? It's a very interesting situation, but Mal had a lot to say, and a lot of people are not here for it. But you guys will let me know what you think about it down below. Or do you think Cardi is a one-album wonder, allegedly, in your opinion? All right, you guys, let's go on to the final topic. The Nicki Minaj paying homage to Carl and also Michael Jackson in the new video for Alone with Impetress. Now, you guys...
Oh, that's what she's talking about. Not being confused by that when I literally just reacted to that video for my Patreon. That reaction is up on my Patreon right now, by the way. Check it out if you like.
Snow. Alone song, in my opinion, is a hit. I really enjoyed the video. Not only did Kim pay homage to Nicki in the beginning of the video, you saw a little bit of remnants of Nicki's song with Cassie. You also saw a little bit of super bass in there as well. But just these two women together was a match made in heaven. Also, I gotta call Nicki out though, because Nicki was playing with the camera. Nicki had on like this black leather outfit, but you could tell that in the back of her outfit, it was open more. And I was like, girl, we trying to see the back, okay? Period, Nick. But I was here, you guys, for the red hair, the sunglasses. It was just amazing. Now, people wonder, so what do you mean about it being homage to Carl? Well, Carl has known, right, for his tuxedo dresses and tuxedo outfits. I mean, when Nicki Minaj did her Elle photo shoot, this is pretty much the same aesthetic that Carl dressed her up in. And on top of that, we also remember Michael Jackson in that red shirt with that black tie for his performance at the American Bandstand 50th anniversary. So you guys remember that Michael Jackson had that red and shiny shirt with that black tie, and Nicki Minaj pulled it off effortlessly. So at the end of the day, I feel that the Alone video was a hit for me. I thought it was well put together. It looked like it had a decent budget. I really love the whole futuristic but also minimalistic look of being in a totally white room with some black leather on. It was just a whole key for me. And you know, I'm so happy for Kim Petras. I think Nicki is out here doing her thing. I know a lot of people have been upset with Nicki over the last couple days, and I've just wondered, you know, why people feel the need to not only speak on what she's doing in her life, but to also discredit the fact that she's actually trying and she's actually working. I think that that is something that's unfortunate, but I also think as fans, you know, this is not the time to tear down someone that you love, right? It's more so the time to support her and to keep holding her down. So I do hope that the fans are able to get it together, and you guys will let me know what you think.
Wait, she been getting a lot of backlash lately for not dropping music? Why now? She been ain't dropping music. Why people want to be upset now? But maybe it's something else that happened. I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, this title was clickbaity. I don't think Nicki and Coi squashed any beef at all. Nicki strikes me as the type of person to hold a grudge. And the fact that she talked about it publicly, it seems like it really bothered her what Coi did. So I don't feel like they squashed anything. If anything, if they did squash it, Nicki was probably like, okay, we cool. Yeah, let's move on. And she's like, bitch, don't talk to me. I'm good on you. As far as what Mal said about Cardi failing her fans, I mean, technically she is, because her fans have been waiting for years and she ain't dropped no album. But I mean, she has dropped little verses here and there. You know, she been kind of feeding the streets, so to speak, but she ain't dropped her album. And she came out and said that she's not dropping it because she's scared. I don't feel like she should have came out and said that. She should have just kept it cute so people could have just, you know, speculated that, oh, maybe it's a label issue. Maybe it's not her fault, because I think of the whole SZA situation. Everybody wanted SZA to drop her album, but, you know, she couldn't. It was like issues with her label. But SZA was still, you know, popping up on people's songs here and there. So she was feeding the streets also. And then, bow, she popped up with her album several years later. So that could be the case with Cardi. But Cardi has told everybody that, you know, she's just scared. That she don't want to release it because she's anxious about it. So it's like, yeah, at this point you are failing your fans. You're not saying, oh, I'm still working on it, or I got things to do. No, you're just like, I'm scared. So it's like, girl, what? Are you an artist or not? So, you know, I kind of agree with what he's saying. But yeah, as far as the Kim Alone video, check out my Patreon if you want to see my reaction to that. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.